Have you ever heard of a serial killer known as La Bestia or the Beast of Colombia? This should be important to you because serial killers can have many disguises and you never know when you're with one until it's too late. Luis Garavito is one of the world's most dangerous killers that is still alive today. To illustrate this, we will briefly go over his home life, discuss the nature of his kills, how he was caught, and his sentencing for prison. To begin, Luis Garavito had a troubling childhood. In an August 8, 2022 article by Katie Serena from allthatisinteresting.com, Garavito was born on January 25, 1957, making him the oldest out of 7 children. Garavito's parents were not the only ones to abuse him. At the time, teachers were able to punish students physically, leading Garavito to drop out of school at the age of 11. When Garavito was 12 years old, he had his first sexual experience, and later in the year, he was a victim of rape and torture. Leading us to the next subject, Luis Garavito's childhood helps explain the nature of his kills. According to an article by John Philip Jenkins from Britannica.com, no publication date provided, Garavito would kill boys from the age 6 to 16. He offered them money, food, or a job, while he would be dressed like a priest, vendor, or authority figure. After luring the boys away, he would torture them by biting, burning, tying them up, and sexually assaulting them. After he is done with them, he would slit their throats and dispose of their bodies. As a result, the police finally started to catch on, and after 18 months of investigating, they finally caught the killer. In an article written by Theodore T. on March 13, 2022 from practicalpie.com, in 1998, police found 3 bodies on a hillside with their throats slit and signs of sexual assault. A body had a note that had the address of Luis Garavito's girlfriend, and it led the police to her house, where they found evidence of the kills. Garavito was not caught until he was arrested for being accused of sexual assault with another little boy. Finally, Garavito's sentence was not small. In the March 13, 2022 article by Theodore T. from practicalpie.com, Garavito confessed to killing 140 boys. Investigators found more evidence that connected 32 more murders to him. He received 1,853 years in prison, but due to Colombian law, he can only serve 40. Due to a good behavior, he was able to reduce his sentence down to 22 years, leading him to be eligible for probation in 2023. During this time in prison, he has been kept isolated from other prisoners for his own safety. In conclusion, Luis Garavito is one of the world's most dangerous killers that is still alive today. Illustrated in this speech, we briefly went over his home life, discussed the nature of his kills, how he was caught, and his sentencing for prison. Do you think Luis Garavito should be released from prison? Are you